Do you want to improve in FIFA, more specifically in FUT Champions? Well, today I'm going to bring you 5 ways that you can improve in FIFA, especially FUT Champions. And this is more specifically catered to the most important side, I believe the most important side of FIFA, and that's the technical or tactical side of things. And that's coming up next in FUT School. Hello my friends, if it's the first time you are here, my name is Don TV and welcome to our series on 5 ways to improve on FIFA, more specifically catered to the England 4-corner model in terms of youth development, which is the psychological side, the physical side, the social and tactical side of things, which is basically what I do when I'm coaching players in real life or on FIFA. I make sure that all my practices or all my coaching sessions are based on those 4-corner models, and I've used those 4-corner models in ways that you can improve on FIFA. And if you haven't watched those other 3 corner models, make sure you check out the video that I've put on the channel. They've all gone live on the channel, so go watch those videos. And this is going to be the 4th installment and the final installment, so make sure as well you stick around and watch it right to the very end, because I've got some bonus tips coming up at the end of this video, so make sure you watch it right to the very end. And here we go. Oh, as well, if you haven't already done so, if you do enjoy this content, make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe and put the bell on so you know exactly when these videos do go live. And if you're watching this video on the right now, I'm probably live streaming at the moment, so come check me out on Twitch. The link to my Twitch is down below in the description. Let's get into the video. All right, so tip number 1 in regards to the tactical or the technical side of things and ways that you can improve on FIFA. And the very first one is your custom tactics. I've done videos on custom tactics, guys, so please make sure the majority of my videos have been on custom tactics. I've brought you a range of different custom tactics to improve, not in FUT Champions, but in Div Rivals. So if you can, watch some of those videos to see which custom tactics suit your needs. But in regards to custom tactics, how can custom tactics improve? Build custom tactics that suit the way that you play. So you have custom tactics that complement the way that you play, but also custom tactics that suit the way the game is built, or the meta, as some people have put it. Also as well, have custom tactics for different game scenarios. All right, so custom tactics when you want to go at someone. So if you come up against someone who you know you're going to beat, you've got custom tactics where you can just walk through their team. I don't want to say walk through their team, but someone that you can beat. All right, if you come up against someone who's out teaming you, or if you come up against someone who's out teaming you or who's out playing you, then you have a custom tactic for that to make things very resolute in defense, but also as well gives you a little bit more going forwards at the same time. So you've got different custom tactics for different game plans. All right, so when you are losing, you know to switch into that custom tactic to help you get back into the game, or when you're winning, you have a custom tactic that will help you see out the game and then you move on to your very next one. All right, so make sure you have custom tactics for different game scenarios. All right, point number 2. And I've been doing this since the beginning of FUT Champions, all right? I put on a fitness with every game that I play, all right? Regardless of, so maybe there are times where I get an early rage quit and then my fitness for one of my players, when it goes down from 99 to 98, I just put on the individual fitnesses. I make sure that all my players are on 99 fitness, because I don't know if I'm going to go into extra time, and I don't want to trust the game that my team will perform at their fullest level even with 98 starting off with 98 fitness. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be using Messi a lot. Sometimes Messi's the main man, next game he's not. So I want to make sure that 99 fitness on every game. So I put on a fitness card every single game, and I buy my fitness cards during the week. So when people are opening packs, so Thursdays or Mondays when squad battles come out, or like Thursdays when weekend league rewards come out, that's when I buy my fitness cards, because there's more fitness cards on the market, so prices drop very, very low. So I buy them and apply them. Some people apply squad fitnesses every 2 games. I don't want to take that risk. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but I don't want to do it. I make sure it's after every single game. Point number 3, you've got to learn the skill moves. You have to learn the skill moves. I am not a skiller. Okay, when I first started playing FIFA, I didn't do skill moves. I didn't do any skill moves. When I played against my younger brother, who is very much a skiller, he said to me, you've got to start if you're going to play FIFA, you've got to start using skill moves. I just wanted to play pretty much textbook football, pass, cross maybe, shoot, try and win the game. in FIFA, that's, you know, you're not going to, you've got to learn the basic skill. You don't have to be a skiller to get a finish off in a high ranking, but you've got to learn the basic skills. So for example, and I've done a video on skill moves that you have to implement into your game, and that's on my channel as well. So definitely check out that video as well, because that will help you. I think it's five basic skill moves that you need to learn. So definitely check that out. So some of the skill moves that you need to learn is, for example, the hill to hill, or what a lot of people use in this FIFA is the drag back. Learn different moves like the drag back, for example. The fake shot stop, for example. Another one, the step over. These are, off the top of my head, these are the basic skill moves, or these are the basic skill moves that you need to implement into your game, you know. Or if you have a player who's a skiller, 4-star skiller, the scoop turn, for example. These skills, and I've done a video on these skills, so definitely go and check that out. But learn these skill moves. If you have to, if you don't know how to do that, I would not advise you to go into a game and trying to learn the skill moves. Spend an hour a day if you have to trying to learn these skill moves. Get it into your muscle memory. Try and get it into your muscle memory. Do these skill moves over and 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 over again in different attacking scenarios as well. Not just when you're in a practice arena, because you're in a practice arena unopposed. So try and go into a practice game, or at least go into ask a friend to play against them and practice against them as well. Remember, FUT Champions is like 30 games or 30 finals, all right? So trying to learn don't learn these skill moves in the game, in FUT Champions, but try and practice skill moves either in the practice arena where it's unopposed. Learn those skill moves in the skill games. So go into an attacking scenario and try and implement these skill moves just before you take a shot. Or if you want to, go and do it in squad battles or against a friend that you can call on to help you practice that. You've got to learn the skill moves. If you want to improve in FIFA, if you want to rank up higher in FUT Champions, you've got to have some skill moves in your artillery or your capabilities to improve on FIFA. Point number 4, the meta. You're going to hear this word, the meta. The meta is basically what is the niche of the game, or what is the thing that this game is catering to. So the meta of FIFA 20 is agility. But as you guys can see, other than my defenders, the majority of my attackers all have very high agility. If you're looking at my team, Mane, team of the season, Vardy, Messi and Neymar. Neymar is probably my most agile player, and he is the player that I think arguably that every team should have is Neymar, whatever version of Neymar is, right? You got to have someone who has a minimum of, I don't know, right now it's team of the season, so they need to have at least 90 agility. They need to have at least a 4-star weak foot, at least. If you have a player who's a 3-star weak foot, you've got to be unbelievably good at this game. I have Vardy in my team. Vardy has a 3-star weak foot, but he's a 3-star skiller, so I have to adapt the way I play. In other teams I've had, all my attackers were at least 4-star, 4-star. So try and have a team that suits the meta. All right, try and have defenders who are 6 foot, for example, who have very good agility, who are very good defensively tall, but more so attacking wise. Make sure someone has a 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, and they've got very, very high agility, because that is the meta. You got to have a meta team. The players like, which pains me to say, prime moments, any icon Drogba is not the meta. Yes, he is a good player. Yes, he'll score goals. He scored goals against me, but he doesn't suit the meta. He is going to be a not very good player for you in FIFA. In real life, he's incredible. In FIFA, not so much. All right. So the tall, stocky players, the Didier Drogbas, the Ibrahimoviches, the Harry Kanes, just off the top of my head, these type of players are not part of the meta. Having arguably, and I say arguably because I know it's going to come down to a debate, CR7. Very few teams have CR7 now. He's still very good, don't get me wrong. He scored some incredible goals, but CR7 last year, he suited the meta because crossing and headering was the meta last year. So CR7 was right up there with the very best. He was in everybody's team, right? Team of the year, CR7 is still very, very good, all right? But he's not as meta as he was last year. He's tall. He isn't known for his great agility, but he's got great ability. All right, so the high agility is the meta this year, and having at least a 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills is the meta. Okay, and my 5th and final point I'm going to make is understanding the gameplay. What works in the gameplay? So, for example, attacking wise, shooting near post. I didn't know I hit elite in my very, very first Weekend League of FIFA 20. I hit Elite 3 for the first time. And I realized very early that shooting near post was so overpowered. Neymar, 5-star weak foot, turn, near post, near post, near post, near post. Probably 8 out of 10 times, near post shot, I hit near post shot 8 out of 10 times. Okay? Near post shots. In football, shooting across goalkeeper is the right way to shoot. In FIFA 20, it's shooting near post. For some reason, the animation for your goalkeeper shooting near post is not good. They try to patch it, but it's still pretty overpowered. All right. So shooting near post, don't pull your players out of position. All right. Unfortunately, AI defending is still in the game, not as strong as it was last year. Pulling your players out of position when you're defending. All right. You've got to know, like I said, you've got to know how the game works. When you pull your players out of position, your opponent is just going to walk through. Sometimes the meta this year, I'm touching on the fourth point, is as well, is that it's possession play, the build up. This is all part of the meta. This is all part of, it's not just, you know, get the ball forward, like an LBY over the top, and then you go in and score the goal. It's about the build up play. So players want you to pull your players out of position because they know that the build-up is so overpowered, it's so meta that everyone's pulling their players out of position because they're so impatient. When you're defending, be very, very patient, and when you're defending, especially someone playing the 1-2, track the runs. I did a video on defending as well, so make sure that you watch those videos. I've done a tutorial on the ultimate or the overall defending tutorial that's on this channel, so make sure you check that out as well. But pulling players out of your position is something which is going to cause you more harm than good. But I'm not going to touch on that too much because obviously I did a video on that and I really want you guys to watch it. It's a lot of video to me, a lot of time to do, but I really hope that it helps you and serves you very, very well. I've got 2 bonus tips as well that I'm going to share with you guys. Tip number 1, make sure that you have at least 1 5-star skiller in your team. At this stage of FIFA, in team of the season, make sure that you have a 5-star skiller in your team. All right. Hey guys, let me just pause the video right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to say skiller. I meant at least have 1 5-star weak foot player. Yeah, fair enough, have a 5-star skiller, but weak foot is just as important. All right, having a 5-star weak foot player, that's really, really good. All right, if you have more than 1, fantastic. Okay, and finally, my second bonus tip is try not to sprint too much in the game. Do not sprint so much. If you're tracking a run and you're trying to chase after someone who's running down the wing, then yes, you got to run after that person. But when you're building up the play, you don't need to hold the sprint button too long. All right, it's all depending on how hard you push the button, the pass button or shoot button down. So when I do shoot, I do hold the sprint button as well. But I don't sprint a lot when I'm playing the game. The ball will run away from the player's foot if you start sprinting a lot. Close control, keeping the ball. This game is all about possession play. All right, so you will lose the ball more when you are sprinting or trying to make a pass. When you're sprinting as well, it takes away the accuracy of the pass, and it takes away the accuracy in when you don't have the ball. So there you have it, guys. We're coming to the end of the series. If you have watched every single episode of the series, thank you, God bless you. I hope that these tips have helped you. I hope that these tips have served you well. And as always, if you do like this video, please drop a like on this video as well. Subscribe, because I've got other tutorials I'm going to bring to the channel over the next few days. Subscribe, put the bell on so you know exactly when this video does go live. And as well, if you are watching this video on the weekend or on the day, I do live stream on Twitch Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, just for now. If you are watching this, then come check me out on Twitch. The link to my Twitch is down below in the description. I'm probably live streaming right now. Come and check me out on Twitch. Or if you want to let me know in the comment section down below, come and check me out. I would love to see you guys and talk to you guys. So I hope this video has helped you. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.